Hi, I'm Sleeping Girl. Tonight I'm going to show you how to make your breakfast and lunch for the next day so you can sleep in a little more. Today is Sunday and I have my mom with me. And so each Sunday we make crepes and sometimes we have a little extra. And today we're going to be making crepes and the extra crepes will be used for tomorrow's breakfast. For this recipe you will need 3 cups of milk, 4 eggs, 2 cups of flour, 2 tablespoons of oil, and a dash of salt. So we're going to so since my blender has a little line for the 3 cups, we're going to pour right there. And then we will put in some flour. So when you're getting your flour, it will sometimes look like this, but you can just level it out with a knife. With the back of a knife, you can scrape it against that. So it's nice and straight. And 2.
Yeah. Okay.
And then
the oil.
2 tablespoons of oil. I'm going to do it over the blender so I don't spill. Now a dash of salt.
1 second. A little bit more.
And some eggs. 4 eggs.
We're gonna blend this.
The 4 eggs will go later.
We're gonna blend this real quick. Take off the lid. Make sure it's off before you take off the lid. Scrape the sides down. And then you're gonna add your eggs and you're gonna only pulse it like 3 or 4 times. And the reason being that you don't want your eggs to make your crepe mix all bubbly. As soon as you put the eggs in too long, you've got really bubbly eggs. All right.
And I'll do the second one.
Right. And nearly that one. And we're just going to put the lid back on. Can you put the lid back on?
Yep.
And we're just going to put it back on and pulse it. Just to make sure, just like I said, about 4 times to make sure the egg batter, the eggs aren't going to make your crepes bubbly. So we have a lovely crepe batter now. So
Crepes, we use these special tools by Indigo Chew Company. This one is a crepe spreader and this one is a crepe flipper, and you'll see how they're used in a minute. And you can buy a set for about $10.
alright, so you've got your pans nice and hot, but putting them on high. But right about a minute or 2 before you start pouring your batter onto the pan, you want to drop it down to medium-low. Tap your batter just a little bit more, just to make sure any bubbles come out of the batter. Take about 1/3 of a cup and pour it on. You could do as much as you want. You could do a whole cup or something if you wanted to, and make a really, really big crepe. So you're going to just take your spreader and you're just going to lightly hold it over and spin it around, and this will actually get all of those bubbles out that we were talking about before. And just spread it around. Leave it there for about 30 to 45 seconds. And you, like I said, you can make them as big, you can make them as thick or thin as you want them. We like them really thin so that we can have more of them, right? So you're going to take your crepe flipper, and when you think that they're ready, the best way to find out if they're ready is to kind of like just wedge it underneath here. The flipper should slip right underneath, right in, just like that. If it's ready, it should go all the way underneath. You're going to pick it up, and you're going to flip it over like that. All right. And you're going to wait another 30 or 40 seconds, and then you pick it up, and you can pop it onto your plate. And we've got blueberries here cooking as a topping. It kind of makes, like, if you just cook blueberries on low for the time that you are making your crepes, they'll be ready. They'll kind of be like, it'll be like a blueberry jam almost. Nice and thick blueberry, hot blueberries to put on. And we've got also have diced apples that Ainsley is going to make. She made a few days ago into apple pie mixture, and that in our crepes. And also we have bananas and Nutella, so a couple different little treats to put inside.
Now moving on to lunch, we're going to be making a simple marmalade sandwich. I'm going to have it shaped as a little squirrel. So what you're going to need is your bread. I'm using Torino, and it's an Italian bread, so it looks like this. So I'm just going to simply press down my cutter so I can make it in the shape of a squirrel. And I'm going to do it right here with my extra bread. So now I have 2 squirrels. And I'm going to put some orange marmalade onto these little squirrels. So right now I am spreading on my marmalade. And after you did that, you're going to want to put your squirrels together. So it doesn't want to be like that. It wants to be so each head is facing the same way. So it'll look like that. So for one of my sides, I'm going to use a hard-boiled egg. And for another, I'm going to use some chopped up carrots. For my last side, I'm going to put in some Bare Naked cereal. At school, if I want, because I'm going to buy milk there, I can put in milk into my box, and it can be like a little cereal. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you can get notified when I post a new video. Bye!